J.R. Santana, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership.
Quick feed to second for one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. And there's a strike.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got the top of the ball a little. I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana. And that is out of play. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slow ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. And now it's switch hitting third baseman J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Out to short, Pena. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Base is empty with 2 away. Spencer Jones, the next to hit. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know he's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Casey Schmidt digs in now. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take game 1 of the series on the road. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the veteran first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Into the outfield, base hit. The throw to third. And he's got no chance, he's out. But 1 run is in to score.
That is it. The third baseman can.
Now it's the power speed combo. J.R. Santana.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They trail here 1-0. One out, base is empty.
The third baseman, Santana.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Roman Anthony stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one 95 to finish him off.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Third baseman, Santana.
Little chopper rolls foul. And fouled off. Man at second. Missed inside with the curve.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you missed up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Got the out.
Up next.
Back at Yankee Stadium. Last chance for the home team. And here is J.R. Santana. Puck back to work. The Yankees looking to rally.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher pickoff throw. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second.
2 outs, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Santana had a rough go of it in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
J.R. Santana is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Houston Astros. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Sal Frelick up next for the Astros. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's been the stop. Throws from his knees. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, J.R. Santana.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The 0-1.
2.
In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. We've played 4. It's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 2. We go to the top of the 5th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Bryce Matthews. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's a foul ball.
Now batting.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, J.R. Santana. He was late there. Strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And that's down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Edwin Uceta out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Carlos Hernandez.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at second.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Now it's the DH, Spencer Jones.
The designated hitter, Spencer Jones.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now first. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees.
Santana.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good run.
That one ripped. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Santana had a game to forget in the loss. No hits and 4 strikeouts. The golden sombrero.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One down. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the
There
count.
was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings over the top of that one.
From
No
a
ball,
pitcher's
2
perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, and 2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. So the Yanks go in order, but they're on top 1-0. So bases all loaded up. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the throw. The tag out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Astros 2 and the Yankees 1. 2 outs, bases are full. Scores from second. It's 3-2.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering upstairs. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Kyle Tucker.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Casey Schmidt. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros make it 6 straight victories. J.R. Santana is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees.
Santana.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball and safe. It's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
King Tuck goes down on strikes. One left for the Yankees, still behind by a count of 1-0. One out, base is empty.
The Yankees, the third baseman, Santana.
Now one out to right, Doyle. And makes the grab. And there's two down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
Rick Gregory, the next up for the Marlins.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Headed for the plate. He's safe. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner at second, two down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove, And that is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins 2. First and second, 1 out. And at the plate for Miami, Sam Huff. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a slow roller. There's 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
One down, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Luciano leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Ground ball left side. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So 2 down. Rick Gregory, the next up for the Marlins. Munoz back to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to
got it, and that's the ball game. Santana had a home game for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
J.R. Santana ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Drew Gilbert. Doyle over at second, 1 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. So two away with nobody on. Now a chance for J.R. Santana. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Handles, throws to first, third out. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. One out, bases empty.
Third baseman,
Say 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit." So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Ripped on a line. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
1 out. Runner at second. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Velasquez. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
No outs. Runner on second.
Santana.
That one fouled off.
These Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hit in the air, center field. Gilbert under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. J.R. Santana stepping in now for the Yankees. Golden opportunity right here. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That's worth the price of admission. His 21st of the year, and they add on. It's 9-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
One down. J.R. Santana digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
The third baseman, Santana.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Slings to first in time.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Back to the top of the order. And now it's going to be Carlos Chavez. Ramirez back to work. Line drive, base hit.
He's like four. Got it.
Cut off, throw to second. The tag's there, and that's the ball game. Santana was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
So two down. Now here is J.R. Santana. Fouled off left side. Santana launched a homer in his most recent game. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And the batter now, number 6.
DJ Morlando.
That one down the line. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
First and second, 2 down.
Third baseman, Santana.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Center field. Gilbert under it. And that's the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Yankees nothing. for more from the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Swing and a ground ball. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now
1 out, bases empty.
Santana.
Stone in his 8th season, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. And that one fouled off. Santana matched a homer in his last game. And a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got it. Now 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Santana now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a foul straight back. The Yankees looking to rally. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Angel Chevy appears to be getting loose. Number 86 warming up as well. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses. Full count now. Velasquez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And now the first baseman, Jose Velasquez. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and a runner left. 2-run game and 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Santana.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Santana with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So digging in, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Yanks nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. One out, base is empty.
The third baseman, Santana.
First pitch misses.
Now pitching.
Philip Nishi, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and he did a little.
Oh wow, what a stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Santana.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
He's got it, and there's one away. And now Sam Velez. On the ground to the left. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
The third baseman, Santana.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next to hit for Detroit, Patrick Huntley.
Patrick Huntley.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take game one of the series on the road. Santana with a forgettable showing in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
J.R. Santana with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the third baseman, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
Foul ball there. And a base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited.
Throw over to first. Santana back on a dive. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Detroit, Max Clark. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
You know, Boone, baseball is a game of split-second decisions, and sometimes you feel the need to go a little bit off script. The message from the third base coach was clear, but the runner had something else in mind entirely.
Two outs, base is empty.
Third baseman, J.R. Santana.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Doyle makes the play, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Santana.
That one almost got him. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fly ball center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
One out, base is empty. And up next for New York, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. There's a strike. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. So one out, nobody on. Next to hit, J.R. Santana. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Man at first. And now the right fielder. Diaz is just one strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Santana had a rough go of it in this game. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Yankees, J.R. Santana. And that one fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. The Tigers coming up, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Runner at first with no outs here.
Third baseman, Santana.
Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Julian on the move. And out number 1 on the grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now batting,
Santana in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout. Held in check. Still down a run. It's 5-4. One out. Runner at second. Santana getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
And things can change quickly here with one swing.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. And here's the first baseman, Jose Velasquez.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, center field. Doyle sizes this one up, brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
Digging in, Spencer Jones. Two on, 2 outs. Hit in the air, left field, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all tied up 5-5. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
The batter, the right field.
Santana with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.